Hi, my name is Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman and Associates. Our firm has a primary focus on family law issues here in Michigan, and we're continuing today our video series, basically designed to educate the public on issues that are relevant to family law. Today we're going to talk about support and the interplay of custody to support, so please subscribe to our channel. Let's talk about support and what is the interplay between the custody determination and the support determination. We said in prior videos that the first thing the court has to do is determine who the parents are, and then the court has to determine the custody. Now, once the custody is determined and the parenting time that follows that is determined, the court has to make an analysis of what the child support is going to be. Now, bear in mind, in most cases, there's going to be child support. The only case off the top of my head I can think of where the court would order no child support necessarily is where the parties are sharing the children equally. They both have the exact same amount of parenting time, and they both do the same thing for a living, make the same money. Then dad has to pay the same amount to mom, so therefore it's a wash. But failing that, somebody is paying somebody child support. Even if it's only 50 cents, there's going to be a payment. So when we look at the parenting time, it becomes very significant to analyze that as it relates to child support. So when you have one parent with custody, the other parent has visitation, we have to see, well, wait a minute, how much visitation does the other parent have? If the other parent has the same amount of overnight visitation as the custodial parent, it's dramatically going to impact what support, if any, should be paid. On the flip side, if you have one parent with all the overnights, and the other parent sees the child every single day, picks up the child from school, for example, all the time, always seeing the child, but the child sleeps always 7 nights a week with the other parent, what's being done in the middle of the day doesn't matter. It's going to be calculated as if one parent has all the overnights, the other parent has 0. That's going to make the child support at the highest level. So if you want to get the support at the lower of the levels, what you've got to do is double up on your parenting time. Make sure you have as much parenting time as possible overnight, and you also have to make sure that the numbers are correct for income. So for example, if the child support formula has you making $50,000 a year more than you actually make, you got to correct it, because that number is going to be really artificially high. Similarly, if it says you get no overnights when you got 3 overnights a week, the number is going to be artificially high there too. So it's very important when you're doing support as an overview to make sure that A, you're determined to be the appropriate parent, and B, you've got the appropriate amount of income allocated to you, and lastly, that the formula appropriately reflects the factual amount of overnights you have versus how many overnights the other parent has. If you get those 3 factors as accurate as possible, you're pretty much assured that you will get an accurate and realistic child support figure. And if you have any questions about that, reach out. We'll be glad to help you out.